So write the comparative and superlative adjectives for lazy. These are very fancy terms for something very simple. Comparative and superlative. Man, those are big words for something simple. So the comparative form of something is when it ends in ER or IER. So let me give you an example. When the comparative means you're comparing two things. My car is faster than your car. So faster, ER, that's the comparative adjective because you're comparing two things. My car is faster than your car. Now if I use the superlative form, that is a really fancy word for when you're comparing more than one thing. So let me use the same example. My car is the fastest on the block. I'm comparing my car to all the other cars. But if I'm just comparing it to one car, it'd be my car is faster than your car. If I'm comparing it to more than one car, it's my car is the fastest on the block because I'm comparing it to more than one car. Okay, that's comparative and superlative. So your job is to look at this word, lazy, and you need to write the comparative form of lazy and the superlative form of lazy, and I just gave you that perfect example. Number 2, you can't do number 2 unless you know what a synonym is, an antonym is, and a homophone is. Of course, you can look them up on your computer, no problem. Or I can tell you right now, and then you'll know, not that you don't already because you've seen this before, but a synonym, guys, a synonym, and I'm going to draw an arrow. I think I'm going to try to get fancy here. So a synonym means, and now I'm going to type it in. Synonym means, I messed up. Synonym means same. Okay? Now, an antonym, I'm going to draw another arrow. Antonym means opposite. Okay? One more arrow for you. And a homophone is when a word sounds the same but is spelled differently and means something different. For example, there, and there. Those are homophones. They sound the exact same, but they're spelled different and they mean something different. Okay, there's tons of homophones. All right. So you got to decide currency and money. Are those synonyms? Do they mean the same thing? Do they mean the opposite? So they're antonyms. Or are they homophones? Do they sound the exact same? If they don't sound the exact same, you know the answer to that one. So there you go. Correct these sentences. Them stories Mr. Feinstein told was really scary. Guys, I just think this is pretty basic. Just fix the silly mistakes there. And then number 4, have you ever went water skiing on Lake Michigan? First of all, I go to Lake Michigan every year. Lake Michigan's enormous. It's basically a freshwater ocean. You cannot see across it. It is beautiful. So there's not a ton of skiing on Lake Michigan, but it can get really calm too some days. So it definitely is possible. But typically it's not because it's it's a freshwater ocean. But it is possible. So this says, have you ever went water skiing on Lake Michigan? Pay attention to basic little stuff. Make sure you're capitalizing the right words. Nothing too complicated there. And then look at number 5. It says, circle the word that has the sound of OU in house. Pretty straightforward. Think of the word house and which of these words, they all have OU, but they all don't sound the same as house does. So it says circle the word. Word, guys, that's important. That's singular, word. There's only one. Okay, good luck.